Hello, it's me, Sparkist, your host. So I lied in my last video. I will not be seeing you guys when I'm reviewing either Broly or Vegito. I will be seeing you when I'm reviewing the Black Hole Toys Son of Ghosts, aka Full Power Jiren. So yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into it. So let's take a look at the box first. Before we start this review, I wanted to let you all know, just a disclaimer, I might be very biased against Black Hole Toys, simply because the last time, or actually the first time I've ever purchased their product, which is the Limit Breaker Super Full Power Saiyan for Goku, the figure sucked. I did not have a very good first impression of them, and it doesn't help that Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 is one of my favorite forms. So if I sound a little bit biased against them, I'm sorry. I'll try my best not to be biased. But yeah, here's Full Power Jiren. It looks just like the Dokkan art. Black Hole Toys logo. Top of the box, nothing special. It's just very pixelated image. Bottom of the box, again, very pixelated. Side of the box. Back of the box, black hole. And then the other side, Son of Ghosts. So yeah, now let's take a look at the content and then we will get into the figure. So that's everything Full Power Jiren has to offer. You get Jiren himself, two, I guess, fist effects or flame effects, 4 head sculpts, a cross arm effect, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets of hands, a hand grabbing Blue Goku's hair, and then a power effect, a power ball, a key effect. So yeah, now let's take a look at the figure first, and then we'll be taking a look at the head sculpt, the hands, and the accessories. So here he is, Full Power Jiren in all of his glory. Before I review this figure, I've already taken a look at his joints and what QC issues he has. The most notable one being the neck. The neck is super difficult to move. I will apply shock oil later, or silicone oil. But anyway, let's take a look at the looks first. My phone might not do him justice, but there is shading on the chest. Very clear shading. There's shading here on the arm. You can hear how his joints is just clicking or squeaking or crackling, or give me whatever sound effects you have, okay? You can see more shading here. The back doesn't really have all that shading except for the shoulders. The joint between the bicep and the shoulder, there's obvious shading here as well. The one thing Black Hole Toys does well is recapturing or capturing a figure's looks. In this case, capturing the SDCC Jiren's I guess aesthetics. But yeah, now let's take a look. Oh, we can take a look at the bottom half. It's just prismarine or shiny. Give it a shiny look. It has a torn or a tear in the pants. The pants look brown because of its own aura. But yeah, that's all there is to his looks. Let's take a look at the articulations. First of all, the neck. You can look down this much. It's great. He can't really look up. Yeah, that's all there is for his neck. His chest, the ab crunch. This ab crunch is insanely well. He can look up like that, I suppose. Swivel exists, yeah, it's pretty good. The butterfly joint, both butterfly joints, you can pop out like this. Just pop in very easily, thank God. The arm, it's a little bit tight, but again, it doesn't hinder play, which is good. Yeah, you can hear just There's oil in there, but it's not enough. Same thing here. 360. The bicep swivel. This one seems a bit more tight than this one for some reason. Now the elbow joint, double elbow. Same here, double elbow. Now as for the fist, 360. Same thing here, 360. Now as for the bottom half, oh yeah, the waist. The waist is you kind of can't move it. It's so tight. I'm not sure if it's because of this piece or it's just tight in general. Now as for the legs, 3.0 general, 3.0 legs, very easy to move, which is great. Yeah, you can't move it back because of the hip piece. 3.0 general, 3.0 issues. Yeah. Double knee. No paint was stuck when I was playing with it, but yeah, this looks ugly as hell. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I guess you just have to move this first before moving the upper knee, which is kind of the thigh swivel. It's there, it exists. Now as for the leg, the ankle rocker is minimal. Same thing here. There's not much ankle rocker here for some reason. Maybe they just got the leg in the wrong pose. But yeah, there's barely any ankle rocker here, sadly. Now as for the toe joint, my bad. Yeah, toe joint. So yeah, that's all there is for this Jiren's articulations. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you. I cannot move this head. I don't want to break the joint because here it's completely stuck. Can't really say it's stuck, but like I need oil. Okay. Chances are you're gonna need oil for your copy as well. But yeah, now that Jiren is done, we'll be moving on to his face, other head sculpts, hands, and accessories. So here are all the extra head sculpts. You got a generic angry face. You get a shouting face. Putting it on my finger seems wrong. Let's just do it on my pinky. You got I guess a hurting face. And this is for normal Jiren. When he uses his eyes to fire Ki Blast to block, I guess, Vegeta's final flash. You know it's normal Jiren because full power Jiren has these veins on his head, but there's no veins on this beautiful bald head right here. And I'm fairly sure the original one, like Black Hole Toys original one, had a mark on his head for some reason. I don't know what's with that. But yeah, they removed it now, which is great. I don't know why they would ever put the extra mark on there, considering he never had a mark in the anime. So yeah, that's all the head sculpts. Now let's take a look at the hands. So here are all of the hands. This is the crossed arm effect, which I won't be reviewing on his figure. Usually I don't review crossed arm effect anyway. At least this time I got a excuse. I heard the arms on Jiren are very tight and it's difficult to get off or get the arms off, phrasing. So I don't want my figure to break, so I won't be changing the arms here. At least this time I got an excuse for it instead of just being lazy. You got him taking Goku's hair just grabbing his head. You get him falling off my keyboard. You get these grippy hands. You get these "you need to be stopped" hands. I'm not sure what these are for. You get these open palms. And then, last but not least, you get these translucent plastic fists. I'm fairly sure the last version of Full Power Jiren they did, these should be glow in the dark, but I haven't tried for my own version. I'll let you all know in the comments, but yeah. So that's all for the hands. Now we'll be moving on to the last 3 accessories. So here are all the effect parts. Now let's take a look at this translucent orange piece first. I have no idea how you're gonna fit this onto any of his hands. That's what she said. Anyway, yeah, I really have no idea. There's a hole here. I guess that's how. Don't close your eyes when you're listening to this part, okay? Alright, now as for this flame effects, I'm fairly certain that this did not come with the Figuarts Full Power Jiren. Instead, it came with the normal base Jiren. But yeah, it is good that they included this for Full Power Jiren. But yeah, it's supposed to just go in like this. Go in like this. Yeah, and it's stuck on there. Now as for this big ass effect part, it's the same thing, same principle. You see a fist right there. You just put his fist in, and it'll stay on pretty well. So yeah, that's all for these accessories. Now let's move on to the conclusion. So yeah, fellas, that's all there is to this Full Power Jiren. I got this guy for 35 bucks, around 35 bucks. I'd give this figure a solid 7.5 out of 10. There are obvious QC issues, like tightness issues around the arm, the neck being pretty much unmovable, the waist being unmovable. I'm not sure if that's also in the Figuarts SDCC Jiren, but hey. The cross arm effects being unchangeable, but yeah, all in all, the aesthetics look great, the shading look great. They have fixed some of the issues that some old figures have, like tightness issues, joints issues, etc. So yeah, really have not, I don't really have any issues with this guy that can't be fixed. And I think if you like Jiren, definitely get him. And if you want more than just my review, a fellow reviewer, Stark, has also reviewed this guy on his channel. I will link his review in the description and in the comments below, if you want to see his review to get a overall you know, like more insight on this figure, then go ahead, watch that as well. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video and would like to see more content like this, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.